Crooked Joe Biden is importing millions of illegal aliens from all over the world and putting them on the fast track to welfare, free health care, food stamps, government housing, work permits, education, everything. They get everything. And again, this is not sustainable. These are millions and millions of people. On day one, I will shut down this travesty, terminate all work permits for illegal aliens, and demand that Congress send me a bill outlawing all welfare payments to illegal migrants of any kind. We have to ask them to leave. We have to ask them to go home. We have to. And we start with the really bad ones first, if that's okay. Some people say, we got to get the bad ones out. We have really bad people. And we got to get them out of here fast, because this is a bomb that's waiting to happen. This is a terrible thing. And I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act to remove all known and suspected gang members like MS-13, drug dealers, and cartel members from the United States, ending the scourge of illegal alien gang violence once and for all. The violence is unbelievable. We had it close to stop. We took out thousands of MS-13, probably the toughest gang. History says when you see somebody with tattoos all over their face and bad phrases like destroy the USA, like all sorts of bad things on their face and on their forehead, history says it's not going to work out too well. We're going to get MS-13 out. We took out thousands and thousands. And you know, the countries, Honduras, Guatemala, they didn't want them, El Salvador, they didn't want them back. They didn't want them back. And when we said, get them out, I was informed by generals, I was informed by everybody, you can't, because they won't take anybody back. And I said, what do you mean? Under the Obama administration, they wouldn't take anybody back. They put airplanes, big commercial planes on the runways, so we'd put them in a plane, would fly, we couldn't land, they came back. And this went on for years, never took them back. I said, so tell me about it, what's happening? He said, they just won't take them back, they don't want them back. I can't blame them. And I said, how much do we pay them as a group? How much money? You know, we give everybody money. We pay everybody money. It's ridiculous. You want to know the truth. But I said, how much do we pay them? $750 million a year. I said, so we give these countries $750, they won't take them back. That's right. I say, stop payment immediately. No more money. The following. I did exactly what Matt Gaetz would have done, okay? Except he might have been a little bit more violent about it. But I said, stop payment on the $750 million immediately. And the next day I go into the Oval Office, and I got there nice and early. I like to get there early. I mean, it's the Oval Office. You like to be in the Oval Office. And I get there, and I had 3 separate phone calls from the heads of each country. Mr. President, we don't understand. We understand that you are stopping payment. Why? I said, because you know why? You're sending people into our country. They're sending these people, by the way. These people don't just happen to go into a caravan. They're sending. The countries are putting them in. And you're sending us a lot of bad people, and you're sending very dangerous people, including terrorists, and we're not paying you anymore until we can bring them back into your country. May we call you back, sir? They called back about 2 minutes later. They said, it would be our great honor to accept MS-13 back into our country. So they had a problem. For 7 years, they had that problem. I got to take care of it in about 4 minutes. And we brought them back by the tens of thousands. And now they all come flowing back through this border. It's so horrible and such a shame. But I already started the process, would have had it completed very quickly, and we wanted to end birthright citizenship. I heard a couple of your speakers in the plane where you touch a piece of our land and congratulations, you become a citizen. By the way, there's no country in the world that does this stupid stuff. If you touch a piece of land, you go through years of litigation, and, you know, nobody ever shows up. They say, come back in 4 years. We think we'll get you a trial date. Just to touch 1 foot, that's the end. You can't do anything. Not going to happen. Using Title 42, we will stop, and we did, all people coming in with very, very bad diseases that other people can catch. You know, you have people coming in that are very, very sick. And it's horrible that they are so sick. But they come in with diseases, and the disease spreads all over our country, and it's been happening. And we're just not going to take it anymore. We're not. And I'll end the child trafficking crisis by returning all trafficked children to their families and their home countries, and we'll do that immediately.